Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get to this thing we call life. Electric word life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time, but I'm here to tell you there's something else. The Cinema Rolls Podcast.
He's a musician. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He has rival. He's this girl he just met. He has issues with his band. He's got issues with his parents at home. And he's just, trying to get through life, like that song says.
I also love Prince. I also love this album. To me, this just feels like a really long album music video.
The music's great. The music carries it.
When I first watched this movie, I felt like that nude scene was kind of just forced in there, They drive upstate, like completely away from the city. She gets naked, jumps in the water, and then they leave. You know what I mean? And, I was like, it feels forced in there, but I'm not complaining,
Hey, baby, you like and subscribe yet? Yeah.
Cinema Rolls Podcast.
I'd like to start this podcast off with a prayer. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get to this thing we call life. Electric word life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time, but I'm here to tell you there's something else. The Cinema Rolls Podcast, a podcast dedicated to watching and studying film. I am Josh. That is my brother, your co-host over there. His name is Eric. And today we will be reviewing and discussing Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Came out in 1984. It's rated R, has a runtime of 1 hour and 51 minutes. It is directed by Albert Magnoli. It's written by Albert Magnoli and William Blinn. It stars Prince, yes, the one and only Prince, and Apollonia Kotero and Morris Day. And you want to tell them what this movie is about, Eric?
Yeah. This movie is about the kid, as he's pretty much only referred to as in the movie. And he's a musician, just trying to, do his thing. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He has rival. He's this girl he just met. He has issues with his band. Like a lot of things going on. He's got issues with his parents at home.
Yeah.
And he's just, trying to get through life, like that song says.
This was your first time watching it, yeah? First time ever watching it?
My very first time watching it, yeah.
What did you think?
I thought it was okay. I love the music. I love Prince and his music, but the movie I felt was kind of all over the place. Like I just said in the synopsis, there's all these things happening. Yes, and it doesn't seem like they don't ever dive deep enough into any of these storylines for me to care enough about them. I feel like they should have focused on one and then had more of a side story with another thing. But they just kind of throw it all at you. And I don't even know if I care for Prince's character all that much, to be honest. Morris Day, although he's not that great of a character either, he's at least funny and was entertaining to watch. But yeah, as far as a movie goes, is it a great movie? I would say no, but I still enjoyed it. Like I said, the music's great. The music carries it. And that's, I'm assuming most people were going to watch the movie for anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you think?
I think that's a fair take. I think it's a great movie. I like it. I also love Prince. I also love this album. To me, this just feels like a really long album music video.
Yeah.
I first watched it, I think, during COVID. I had read Ready Player 2, and there's a big Prince Afterworld world in that book. And while I was reading it, the author drops pretty much needle drops in the book, because he's like, we entered this room and then this song started playing, right? And I was like, how cool
Yeah.
would it be if I actually played the music while I was reading the book? So every time he would introduce a needle drop, I'd play a song and then I'd keep reading. And it made the reading experience a lot more fun for me. And I already knew a lot of the songs on the Purple Rain album. I didn't know all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me love that album. And then after I read the book, I was like, well, I should watch this movie. So I watched the movie. And yeah, I agree, it's not the best movie. It's not it has pretty low production value. It is pretty much just about the music. Like a lot, like half of this movie is like just Prince on stage, you know? But I love it. I think he's an awesome performer. I love his music. Yeah, I think his backstory with his parents, like you don't get a lot of like character deep dive on Prince's actual character, the kid, but you do kind of see where he gets a lot of his traits from. You know, his dad was a failed musician. His dad was also abusive. He comes from a biracial family. You know, so he has this feeling that he doesn't really belong. He doesn't really, like, his parents aren't really that focused on what he's doing. He kind of starts to inherit traits of his father without really wanting them or knowing that he's falling into the same footsteps. Yeah, I feel like I can relate to that a lot. I remember before I started drinking a lot, I remember one of the things I would constantly try to tell myself was I didn't want to like black out and do similar things to what my father did. I'm not going to get too into that, but like, you know, I have some trauma of my own. And so but by constantly trying to fight against that, I actually ended up kind of being more like my dad than I thought I would. And I think Prince does the same thing in this movie. You know, like he's constantly trying to like be like, no, I'm not like my father. I'm my own distinct person. That's why he's so like eccentric and different and weird. But by trying to run away, he actually runs into the same footsteps as his father. And then he incorporates a lot of that trauma into his art. Like, for example, his dad is talking to his mom about how she can't leave and this and that. And he's like, I would die for you, right? And then the last song is called I Would Die For You. Mm-hmm. And then When Doves Cry, of course, you know, that's about the domestic abuse that's happening in his home. Darling Nikki is about him and this girl that is kind of going into Morris's Day's arms and trap. And so the music reflects the storyline really well. And I like that. And now that Prince is now gone, watching this movie, it just feels so much more special. Yeah, I watched it with Natalie. Natalie's a big Prince fan as well. So, and she loves the 80s and she loves 80s music and 80s dance choreography. So we were having a good time.
You like all the big hair?
Yes, love big hair. I love what's her name, Apollonia in this movie.
Apollonia.
She's so beautiful.
I believe she's Mexican too.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. And that scene where she gets nude and jumps in the lake. She thinks,
yeah, not Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah, she thinks it's Lake Minnetonka. When I first watched this movie, I was like, I felt like that nude scene was kind of just forced in there. You know, like they drive upstate, like completely away from the city. She gets naked, jumps in the water, and then they leave. You know what I mean? And, I was like, it feels forced in there, but like, I'm not complaining. You know. Okay, I'll save any other words I have for final thoughts. But
cool.
What do you want to rate this movie, Eric?
What do I want to rate the movie?
Yeah, let's go into ratings.
I didn't think much about that. For saying so many negative things. But I didn't hate the movie, and I mean, I haven't seen a lot of movies like this. Like, you know, like I said, this is like basically the music like was like drove the story and the movie, and it's what people were going to see. So the only thing I could really compare it to would be Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Mm.
But that's not even really a movie. It's just like a montage and like a series of music videos.
Yeah, and then they stitch together with random
like a little story
scenes,
at the end. Yeah. So that definitely doesn't work as a movie. I would say this is better than that.
Yeah, this is actually like a solid story.
They actually like tried to make a movie and people love it. Yeah, I think for what they were trying to do, I think they kind of pulled it off. And I think for that alone, even though I didn't love the movie, and some of the acting's not that great.
Yeah.
I think I would give this movie a 7.
Nice. I think that's a good rating for it.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
I'm gonna go 7.5. I agree. The movie is not great. The acting isn't great, but my love for Prince and my love for Prince's music and he's just such an icon, yo, and he was so fucking talented. Like that's like him. That's him playing all those instruments. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those people. Like he was just a musical genius. You know, and he completely changed music. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like you can distinctively see a change in music after Prince came on the scene. And his influence went from the 80s all throughout the 90s, and then just the fact that his influence ranged for so long. His music has a massive influence on how we look at music, how we make music today. And he's just so iconic. And his style, yo, the boy had fashion, son. He had a fashion sense.
Yeah.
I want his.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get away with wearing lace gloves.
Yeah. I want those sunglasses, though. Those big old fucking sunglasses that he wears.
Yeah.
Those are dope. His bike is cool in this movie, too.
The Honda.
Yeah. And he's very obviously not riding the bike in some of those scenes. But
apparently, I didn't put this in my fun facts, so it's not like I'm ruining it. But he insisted that he be on the bike
at all times.
So I think, some of those things I'm pretty sure it wasn't him.
Okay, I was like,
I think he's on the bike most of the time.
Okay, yeah. There's a scene specifically that I'm thinking about. When after she jumps in the lake and he
after she jumps
and he takes off on the bike. He takes off so crazy, and it's like not on solid road. It's like on dirt road and grass and stuff. So I just assumed that it was a stunt double, but perhaps it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that one was.
Okay,
but I don't know for sure. It didn't look like him.
Yeah.
What was I say? He, I guess the bike was giving them some issues, and at one point they even had to like pull the bike.
Oh, really?
So like it looks like he's riding it, but they're actually just like pulling it.
It wasn't starting or something.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna go right into fun facts anyway. So let's do it. Roll the clip.
Fun facts
With Eric.
So I have quite a bit here, and I kind of jotted down what I can remember from everything.
Give them all to me. I want to know.
So there's plenty more, and I'm just going to start off with actually facts about the song "Purple Rain." So first, the song was supposed to be Prince's homage to country music, and he wanted it to be a duet with Stevie Nicks.
Oh, that would have been so cool. I love Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. She was overwhelmed after hearing the music and declined, telling Prince it was too much for her.
Ah, damn. Come on, Stevie Nicks. You can do it.
Yeah. Prince also sent the song to Jonathan Cain from Journey because he felt it sounded a bit like their song Faithfully. Jonathan gave Prince permission, saying the song sounded different and only shared 4 chords.
Dang. Okay. That's pretty cool of him. Most people would just put the music out. Yeah.
Yeah. And Prince's songs, 1999, Crystal Ball, and Purple Rain, are about the end of the world. 1999 being about partying during the end of the world. Crystal Ball, about having intimacy at the end of the world.
Uh-huh.
And Purple Rain is about apologizing to someone you love, making amends at the end.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Prince described Purple Rain as an apocalyptic vision. Is quoted as saying, "When there's blood in the sky, red and blue equals purple. Purple rain pertaining to the end of the world and being with the one you love and letting your faith in God guide you through the purple rain."
Dang. That's cool. That's poetic.
Yeah. Okay, so now just stuff's about the movie and whatnot. Prince blacked out during the final concert scene.
Why? He was just exhausted or
He was-
dehydrated?
Yeah. He was exhausted, dehydrated. Yeah.
Sheesh.
He put a lot into that performance. Also, there was no AC. Which is
Oh, that's why he's always sweating?
Fact. That's why he's sweating. He wanted it that way. So they shot on location, and Prince insisted that they leave everything the same. So no AC was installed. So like when the studio came in, they wanted to put in AC because they're going to be filming. And he was like, nope, it needs to stay the same. This is how this place is. It doesn't have AC. We don't need it. And he wanted all the sweat and everything.
Oh, dang. That's wild.
Yeah. The music was recorded live, which the sound guys hated. The Prince insisted they get the real audio from the performance and the crowd.
I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I could see why the sound guys would be
Apparently
pissed.
it was a nightmare to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
The Time is one of the bands Prince made because he had so many songs he couldn't record them all himself.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was one of those guys.
Yeah, and there's still a bunch in the vault that we never hear. Also, I didn't put on here. Eventually, he did record a song with Stevie Nicks that's in the vault. It's never been released.
What?
Mhm.
That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like he's like the Mozart of our generation.
Morris Day ad-libbed a lot of his lines, which did make Prince a little jealous.
Yeah, Morris Day is pretty naturally funny, huh?
Yeah. Prince was pitched a sequel that was centered around Morris and Jerome. He
Declined it?
did not like that idea. He declined. He's like, no.
I'm the star.
I think there was also another one that he pitched that was with the kid later on, which didn't get made. And I haven't seen Graffiti Bridge. I think eventually they made that. I don't know if it has anything to do with Rain. Apollonia was a late addition after the real life Darling Nikki and Prince broke up.
Dang. Okay, so that's why the song's called Darling Nikki, even though it's taking it about Apollonia.
Yes, I forget her real name. Her nickname was Nikki. And they broke up. She was supposed to be in that role, and the name was her name was Nikki. Yeah, I guess she played her with a little more attitude than Apollonia did. Apollonia was a little more soft.
Yeah.
Which I think works for the movie.
I think it does, especially with Prince's character becoming a little more abusive.
Yeah. Apollonia was married, but was advised to lie and say she was single.
Like, she had to lie to Prince and say she was single, or
not to Prince, but to the world. They wanted people there to be like an illusion that her and Prince were a thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The studio at one point wanted John Travolta to play the kid.
I like it better with Prince. John Travolta could have done it. He could have done it, though. I mean, he's got the dance moves, he's got the voice, but
no, that would have been weird.
But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't see it without Prince's music and Prince performing it.
Yeah, I know. The studio didn't have faith in the movie and didn't believe positive feedback after a test screening saying that it was all Prince fans.
I mean, there's a lot of Prince fans. I mean, but that's the point, though, right? That's the reason why you take the bet on that motherfucker, because he's gonna bring his fans. The fans are gonna go see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the same reason they put fucking Taylor Swift fucking concerts in theaters.
Yeah. The song "I Would Die for You" was added after they wrapped filming.
That's why it's at the end.
Yeah, that's why it's at the end. But they did all the concert footage and everything already. But Prince, after they finished shooting, one night he woke up and wrote that song in the middle of the night. I want to say he recorded it too. I don't remember, but he wrote this song. He's like, we need to put this in the movie. So him, the director, went back and spliced it into the movie.
Dang, that dude's a beast, bro.
Yeah. And the crowd was real fans that were invited to a free Prince concert, not knowing that they were filming a movie.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
That seems so genuine.
Yeah. That's all my facts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't want to look this up because I thought maybe you'd answer this question during fun facts. But is this at all based on any of Prince's actual life, or is it like this was just something that was written and he was added to it later?
I think it's loosely based off his real life. I don't know how much of it is real. In the Siskel, I think it was Siskel and Ebert who had reviewed the movie, that they did say that it was loosely based off his film or his life. Again, I don't know how much of it is accurate. I know he was a Jehovah's Witness, but they didn't really show or talk about that at all in the movie. So I don't know if his dad was abusive or what. I don't know. I would assume like the family stuff would be the stuff that was mostly like his real life.
Gotcha.
Morris Day is kind of like a frenemy to Prince, because I think at some point at the time they start getting pretty popular, and I think Prince even like stopped letting them open for him.
And Prince was doing most of their music, right?
I think Prince pretty much wrote and produced most of their music.
So I could see why he'd be like kind of like imagine if you like made a bunch of music for some a band that and they end up becoming more popular than you. I'd be like, hey, hold your horses. Like I could see.
I think it depends on the person. I think some people probably would prefer that. Like I get to write all this music and like even like record it, probably some of it too. But he doesn't have to go out there and perform and go on tour all the time.
Right. No, yeah. I agree. Personally, I don't think I would care. But I'm saying from Prince's perspective, I could see how he would be upset knowing how Prince is,
Yeah.
That's cool though. Right on. Good fun facts.
Yeah. There's a lot more, but obviously like
I'm sure there's
been around since the 80s.
I'm sure there's a ton.
Prince's life is very well documented. After he became famous, at least.
Yeah.
So
cool. Should we get us a solid answer on whether or not it's based on his life? Should I just Google it real quick?
Sure.
Okay. It says kind of like what you said already. Purple Rain is considered a semi-autobiographical film, while the core setting, the Minneapolis music scene, and Prince's persona reflect his actual life. Many dramatic elements and subplots, including the extent of his father's abusive behavior and the romantic storylines, were heavily fictionalized for the movie's narrative. So maybe that just like how Prince got his start and where he got his start and whatnot is pretty similar to his life, but all the drama was fiction. Okay, cool. With that, let's move into recommendations. What do you got to recommend?
I don't know.
I had a hard time with this one.
I had one. I had just thought of one. I forgot it. First one I would recommend is Rock of Ages.
Nice. That's one of mine.
Fun. Which is a fun 80s, musical.
Yeah. And it's about some girl that's going to a city to try to get a shot at becoming a musician.
Yeah.
Similar plot to Apollonia and Purple Rain.
Yeah, and like I said, there was another one I thought of, but I lost it, so I don't know. But what are your other recommendations?
Okay, the one I think is a solid one is a movie called Streets of Fire. This movie is pretty dope. It has a young Willem Dafoe in it, and it's directed and written by Walter Hill. It's the same guy that did The Warriors.
Ooh.
But this one's a musical. And the music in it is pretty solid. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Like really it feels like retro futurism, almost like cyberpunk. Like post-apocalyptic cyberpunk, but with lower production value than you would see on like Blade Runner. You know what I mean? And then plus add musicals numbers to it and stunts with like motorcycles on fire and stuff like that and like action sequences.
Wow.
Then you get this fucking it has so much going on with it. It's crazy. And honestly, I think this movie would be like legendary and well known by everybody had they just got a different lead actor. The lead actor is ass, bro. He fucking sucks, dude. He's the worst. But the movie is great. The movie is solid. I think everyone needs to go watch this fucking movie. And then my next recommendation was Rock of Ages, which we already talked about. And then the last one I had was Flashdance, which I'm not gonna lie, I have never seen, but I was asking.
I haven't either.
I was asking Natalie because she is like my 80s connoisseur here. She said that this one is the one that she would recommend from the 80s, Flashdance. So
cool.
I'm gonna have to watch that with her sometime. I only know of the one music, that one dance number in it with the water and shit.
The water, yeah, that's all I know.
Yeah.
It's all I've ever seen from it. So
Yeah,
and not even by choice. There's people who are like, "Oh, have you seen this?" Basically, like, yeah. But I would recommend Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay.
Because
$15, little man.
Yeah. But yeah, not only do they sing that song in the beginning of the movie, but at the end they get on stage with Morris Day in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dance with them.
Yeah.
Funny story. Kevin Smith originally wanted the song Most Beautiful Girl in the World to play when Shannon Elizabeth character walks through the doors.
Okay.
And this was after Prince asked him to do a documentary for him, which is a whole other story.
Wow.
Yeah, Prince had asked him to do that. He said, yeah. And then the next day, Kevin called him up and asked him if they can use this song. And Prince was just like, no. Just flat out, no. He's like, well, you can use Jungle Love, the Time song.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually do like that Prince song a lot. I wonder why he didn't want to use it.
I think at the time he was, well, maybe, but also he was like being like really like religious and into his faith. He even asked Kevin not to curse. So yeah, I think knowing what kind of movies Kevin makes, he didn't want his song to be associated with it. It was like you could use The Time because they're like another band, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I can't be a part of that.
Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. I guess
that's my guess.
Right, I could see it.
Yeah.
You want to move into the bucket pool movie?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't think I'm going to remember that other movie yet.
Okay, I thought that was it.
Yeah. No, it's just another.
If you think about it,
because I saw my movie club.
If you remember it later on, just throw it in there.
I'll bring it up.
So last week we reached into a big head of Galactus and we pulled out a movie, and that movie goes by the name of Amélie, and it was created. It was released in 2001. It's rated R. Has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet and written by Guillaume, Laurant, and Jean-Pierre Jeunet, and Audrey Tautou and Matthew Kassovitz and Rufus. Just Rufus, no last name.
That's Rufus. Okay. Cool.
What did you think about this movie, Eric?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. When I first started the movie, I was like, what is even going on?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of narration. Like, I was like, is this guy just going to narrate the story the whole time? Like, are we not actually going to get into a story?
Yeah.
Is he just going to tell us what everything is? So it took a while for me to actually like get into the story. But once we were there, which almost seemed like it was like almost halfway through the movie, I actually started to enjoy it a little bit. Like her interactions with the different characters. And yeah, I just thought it was a cute movie. What did you think?
I really liked this movie. This is my kind of movie. So for those of you, right, that always get mad at me for being like, I don't know, kind of critical of modern film, right? Like when I'm critical of Superman and stuff like, just so that you know, this is my kind of movie. This right here. Just so you guys understand what my taste is at, bro. Because this was a very fun and interesting and quirky film. It was not afraid to like be itself. I love a good narrator. I find it really cozy and comforting. I love the color grading of this film. I love that it's pushing all these reds and greens. And I love the main character. The main character is so interesting and so fascinating.
Yeah.
If they, you know what I mean? If the movie was longer, I would follow her till it ended. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind. I'll stick around, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those movies that makes you stop and smell the roses, and it helps you appreciate life a little more, and it helps you appreciate the little things in life a little more, and the things that matter. And I love that, and it encourages people to go out there and seek happiness and provide happiness for others, you know, and I love that. I love that. It's beautiful. And it reminded me a lot of myself, the movie, because I have always, I don't know why I've always been this way, but I love to mess with people. I love to fuck with people. I love to mess with people. Never in a shitty way, I don't think. At least I try not to have it be shitty. But like the things she would do in this film just to kind of like get people to, I don't know, fall in love with each other, like kind of play Cupid, or her trying to get her dad to travel more, kind of like little things like that remind me of stuff I would do. And like for example, here's a story. And this was by for no one else's entertainment but my own. I was a little drunk one night. My roommate at the time was a piece of shit. She was never there, and she had a dog that she didn't take care of. So I took care of the dog. So me and this dog used to just hang out all the time. And I was a little drunk one night, and I was like, "Hey, Ozzy," which is the dog's name. I was like, "You want to go to Wawa?" And Ozzy, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He's all excited, right? And I'm like, "Let's fucking go, dude!" So I put him on his leash, and he's not like a service dog. He's not allowed in Wawa, right? So I tell him, like, as we're walking to Wawa, I see a guy out there eating mind you, it's like almost midnight. He's like out there eating a sandwich. He's like, I think he might be homeless. I tell him hello. I say hi to him, whatever, right? And then I tell Ozzy, I was like, hey, in order for you to get inside this Wawa, I'm going to have to pretend like I'm blind. Right? And Ozzy doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He's just like, all right, let's fucking go, bro. So I walk into the Wawa with Ozzy's leading the way, right? He's excited just to be there. He's smelling all the fucking candy, bro. And I'm in there like this, dude. and one of the employees comes up to me and he's like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And I was like, oh yeah. And I'm looking right past him like this. And he's like, are you blind? Is this your service dog? I was like, yes, it is. Right. And they're like, oh, well, he can't be in here. He doesn't have his service vest on. I was like, oh my God, I forgot his vest. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right. And I left with Ozzy. Right. And then as I get out there, the guy with the sandwich is still eating. And I was like, yo, they thought I was fucking blind. The guy starts laughing, right? I just left. But so it was purely for my own entertainment. The wild workers probably got a story out of it. The homeless guy now has a story out of it, and I had a good time. And so did Ozzy, So so this movie reminds me of like a lot of shit like that I would do. I mean, mind you, she's not like an alcoholic like I was, but but just her enjoying life the way she's enjoying life in this movie reminds me of how I entertain myself as well.
Very whimsical.
Yes, very whimsical. Which apparently whimsy is like a trendy word on social media nowadays.
Really?
Yeah. I don't see it much, but Natalie is on social media a lot. And so she started saying whimsy a lot. And I was like, what is this whimsy thing? Why do you keep saying whimsy? And then she told me about it. She showed me like a video about it. And then after that, I just started seeing it everywhere. Like now I'll see it like on Instagram or TikTok and stuff. People like be like, you gotta be more whimsy. And I'm like, I don't know. I hate when things like that become trendy. It's like, I don't know. Why do you gotta wait for the internet to tell you to be whimsical? Can't you just be yourself and be whimsical already?
No, people don't know how to be themselves. They have no sense of self or identity.
I know. People are constantly looking for other people.
The rest of the world needs to tell me who I am.
Yeah, they look to the stars. They look to the social media influencers. They look to horoscopes. They look to the Chinese zodiac, whatever else. They look at their Harry Potter houses, to tell them who they are. Just be yourself, motherfucker. God damn. But anyway, sorry, that was a long story, but short answer long. I really liked this movie. It reminded me of 500 Days of Summer, or you could tell 500 Days of Summer totally pulled a lot of inspiration from this movie. And it reminded me of Yes Man, which is another movie I like a lot. And Secret Life of Walter Mitty,
See that.
So I love all of those films. So I feel like this movie fits right in there with all of them for me.
Yeah.
And the woman that played Amélie is very pretty. I think she's very cute.
She was, yeah. What do you think about her setting up that lady and that weird guy?
I thought that was so funny, yeah.
I thought it was funny. That guy kind of sucked.
Yeah, he's such a weirdo. Yeah. I love him recording, though. Whenever he's like 4:15, she orgasmically laughs at someone else's joke. It's so funny.
No.
But that actually is a thing too, by the way. I don't know where I saw this. It might have been like on Mansers or some shit. I don't know. It was something I picked, like a fact I picked up a long time ago. But if someone knows that you like them, like say you like a girl and you tell her friend to go tell this girl that you like her, right? Yeah. Or this friend, unbeknownst to yourself, tells this girl that you like her. Automatically, what happens is she starts to notice you more, right? Just because she knows that you're now interested and you're an option, right? Maybe these other people are more mysterious, and to her, she doesn't know whether or not they're interested, but she knows for sure you are. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So now you're suddenly a lot more intriguing compared to everybody else, and that's an actual psychological thing that happens. So I thought it was funny that in this movie they kind of show that off a bit.
Yeah. I did like what she did with the gnome.
Yes.
Get her dad out of the house.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah. He's like, I don't understand.
His gnome just disappears, starts sending him photos of him traveling the world.
That's so funny, bro. He's like in Tibet. He's like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
It's so funny. And also, I love people that do interesting things like what that guy was doing, collecting people's torn up photos and making an album out of them.
Yeah,
I think that shit to me is so interesting, so fast. I think people that do shit like that are so cool.
Yeah, and it is interesting because those photos that are left behind. Obviously, people didn't like the way they looked in those photos.
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason, and the fact that he goes through and he finds them, gets the pieces, and he puts them back together, and is able to make this whole like photo album of like artwork.
Yeah,
is incredible. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a piece of art full of people that are maybe a bit self-conscious.
Yeah,
it's cool. I love shit like that. But yeah, 500 Days of Summer for sure pulled a lot of inspiration from it. Like the narrator, all the like. There's even a scene in 500 Days of Summer where they do like a split screen with the French. Like he falls asleep, starts dreaming about like a French film, right? So there's like at some point they're speaking in French, and then also the expectations versus reality scene.
Yeah,
that happens with Amélie when she thinks that homie's gonna like just go into her house and like walk through the beads, and then it turns out it's just her cat walking through the beads. Yeah, but I love all the experimentation that this movie was doing. It was not afraid to break the rules of film. It was not afraid to be itself, and it was pushing past the boundaries of what is expected of film. Cool. Do you have anything else for Amélie?
I do not.
Right on. Cool. Let's go on to the bucket pool then. We do this every week, people. Write a comment down below of a movie you would like us to put in the bucket. Eric will reach in there and pull it out, maybe, possibly, and we will watch it. And what did we get this week?
We got Tank Girl.
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl. You ever seen Tank Girl?
I know it's a comic. I didn't know they had a movie about it.
It's a movie. I want to say 90s. Forget the girl's name who plays her.
Oh, nice.
And I believe this is a Brandon suggestion.
I'm actually pretty excited to watch this because I like Jamie Hewlett's a lot. He's like the artist that designed the Gorillas, and he also did Tank Girl.
Makes sense.
Someone else eventually took up Tank Girl, and they broke off away from Jamie Hewlett's. But he's the originator. I'm pretty sure he's the person that originally did it.
He's just the artist, or was he?
He wrote. I think he wrote it and not wrote and directed. I think he wrote it and did the art as well.
Nice.
Actually, on this movie, he's actually credited as one of the writers. So
makes sense. I know I've seen it. I can't remember what exactly. I wanted to say it's like post-apocalyptic, like Australian kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not. Is it Australian or is it British?
It's Australian. There's a kangaroo guy in it, so I'm pretty sure it's Australian.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I know Jamie Hewlett is British. Yeah. It's like a post-apocalyptic, kind of like Mad Max, I guess.
With the girl.
Yeah. It doesn't have the best ratings, and I'm looking at it right now. It looks a little silly, but I am interested.
I think you'll still enjoy it either way.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't know they had a movie, yo. I've been wanting to get some of the early comics just so I could study Hewlett's style a bit, but I didn't know this movie.
Cool. Yep.
Right on. Very cool. Let's do it.
All right.
Moving on. To bigger and better things. To what we've been watching. Have you been watching anything, brother?
Not a whole lot. Been a little busy. I don't know if you remember, but a while back I said that I was watching two things, but I didn't want to say what they were until I was finished.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done with one of them.
Oh, nice.
I'm on the last season. Nothing too crazy, but I'm excited to finally finish it. The other one has still got a little bit of work to get through.
Are we allowed to know the title at least, or are you waiting?
Nope. I'm going to wait.
Sounds good.
The other one, the one that I have more work to do on, I think that's the one that you're really going to be excited for once I finish it.
Okay.
But other than that, I watched the first episode of this new season of Rick and Morty.
Oh, nice. How is it?
It's more Rick and Morty. I don't want to spoil anything if you're going to watch it, but they brought back a character that I hadn't seen in a minute, and it was interesting.
Yeah. Nice. I'm so far behind on Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Honestly, I don't know if I've seen season 8. I thought I did, but I don't remember because I I don't know, but it's like I think I did, so I'm just gonna hop in because this is out now.
Yeah. With Rick and Morty, I feel like at some point it seemed like they're going to have some more like lore and like depth and more canonical. Is that the word canonical? Canonical stuff going on. But I don't know. Is it still doing that, or is it just kind of fucking around now?
I think it's mostly fucking around.
Okay. So even if I started this season, like it wouldn't be like a huge thing. Like if I just skipped the other seasons.
I don't think so. I mean, I know this episode for sure you wouldn't have missed much. You would have seen the episode that this character is from. I think he's from the first 3 seasons at least. I want to say probably season 2. So he's introduced. I don't know. It's been a minute since I watched those earlier seasons. But yeah, I don't think you have to watch most of them. More recent stuff to understand at least what's happened in this last episode. But yeah, I know the canonical like stuff is interesting to me, but I think they kind of like went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like with like Rick, like kind of being a little suicidal at some point. Like,
well, he's always been suicidal.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna get more into like I don't know emotional things. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I just know I forget which episode exactly. It's at the end of the episode, but there's Rick. He's drunk as always, and he like creates this little creature, and he creates this machine and zaps the creature. The creature like I think disintegrates or dies somewhere. And then he goes to put his head in the thing.
Right.
He's going to do it to himself, but then he like passes out because he's drunk.
Right. I remember that.
Apparently, what that device does is it not only kills like whoever's there, but it wipes you out of every reality.
Yeah.
So he was going to kill himself and all the Ricks in all of existence.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang.
And that was like super early on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought they were going to go more down that rabbit hole and we'll explore more of that kind of side of Rick, I guess, but I don't think they are.
We'll see. I think it's changed a lot also because of the creator Justin Rowling not being really part of it anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, what can you do?
I know. Controversy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, or is that it?
That is it. I haven't watched anything else.
Right on. Well, I have been on a roll this week. I watched a lot.
Nice.
Okay. I watched the season finale of Widow's Bay. It was very good. It was very, very good.
Sweet.
Highly recommend. Go watch it. It's on Apple TV. And then Natalie's younger cousin came over, and whenever she comes over, we always watch movies. And she said that she saw on social media, this is how she decides all of the things in her life. She saw on social media that there's this movie, like it was like, I'm guessing she saw something that was like good movies to watch for Pride Month, right? And the movie that was suggested to her was called But I'm a Cheerleader.
I don't know that one.
And I was like, I don't know that one either, right? When she brought it up, I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of this movie. And I was like, is it newer? And she's like, no, it's apparently from the 90s. And I was like, what? And so
it's with what's her face, right? From
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I remember the title. Yeah.
So as soon as I seen she was in it, I was like, I'm down. And so we watched it, and it was really funny. I really liked it. Has a really good color palette, like good set design. It's very colorful. And Dante Basco's in it, and he plays a gay guy. But yeah, it's really funny. I would recommend.
And it's for the Pride Month, or the movie to watch during Pride Month?
Yeah, it's for the proud. It's for the
cool. Well, there you go.
Few, the proud, the gay. I'm pretty sure that's the slogan, the logo for the Marines.
That is the slogan for the Marines: the few and the proud.
The few, the proud, the gay. Yeah, you guys could take that if you guys want it. The next thing we watched was Friday the 13th, The New Blood. This is the 7th movie in the Friday the 13th franchise.
I don't think I've seen that one.
We've been slowly hacking our way through all the Friday the 13th, and most of them suck, so it's kind of hard. This one, though, I will say, was one of the better ones. It's not great. It's still not good. The acting is really bad, but the kills were interesting, and it kind of seemed like in this one they're kind of going back to, I wouldn't really say going back to their roots, but the kills were cool. And Jason was murking motherfuckers and murking teenagers and slutty teenagers and that, doing what he does. So in that sense, they went back to the roots. But in this one, this girl has like telekinesis and stuff, which is totally random. Don't know why she has telekinesis, but she has telekinesis. And that's like how she fights off Jason. So it's an interesting concept. It's not the best. 1 and 2 are the best. The one with what's his face? Corey Feldman is pretty decent, and then I think this one is the next one I would rank in that list.
I think the one with Corey Feldman is where I left off on the franchise.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't think I ever made it to Manhattan.
We're getting close. I think that's actually our next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what you have to say when he goes to space.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be fun.
Jason
in space.
I like the third one because it's 3D and every chance they get, they go.
I hated that one. Yeah. So nice. I wonder how the theater experience was though. If you guys were alive for Jason 3D. Let me know. Was it Jason 3D or Friday the 13th 3D? I forget what it's called, but
Friday the 13th 3D, I think it is.
Yeah. Let me know how that was. I want to know what that movie theater experience was like.
It was interesting.
Yeah. And I've also been doing this thing lately at work where I've been watching movies in Spanish, trying to work on my comprehension a bit. I'm okay. I'm okay. But I think when I watch movies and stuff in Spanish, it helps me way more.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm really familiar with the dialogue in the movie. So then I already know, I already know what it's like in English. I already know all the words in English. So I don't really need to look at the subtitles at all. So the first movie I watched in Spanish was The Incredibles. Because I love The Incredibles. And it was hilarious in Spanish. It was so funny in Spanish.
Oh.
Frozone is hilarious. Dash's voice actor in Spanish is super cute. But yeah, I think Spanish made the movie funnier, to be quite honest. I will say
that's what I hear about a lot of Spanish translations.
Yeah. I will say the voice actor for Syndrome, I feel like didn't do it. Jason Lee was better, I think, as Syndrome, but everybody else was solid.
Nice.
And then the next movie I watched in Spanish was Shrek.
I hear that one's really good.
It was really good in Spanish, and it's funny because it's like. To me, it sounds like Mexican Spanish. Like the dialects are always different depending on where you're from. But
yeah,
to me, Shrek feels like Mexican Spanish. I started watching Shrek 2 today in Spanish, and there's a part where Shrek and Fiona in the beginning kick him out because they want alone time. He was like, I'll just go. I think Gingy said they're going to be making like barbecue and something else, right? But in Spanish, he says tacos and barbacoa.
Rick has a Scottish accent. Do they give him a weird accent in Spanish?
Not really. They keep that like raspy voice to him, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't sound like Scottish Spanish. It doesn't sound like, I don't know, perfect Spanish, I guess, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I would think it'd be like I don't know, like an English, like an American English, like a Creole accent, be kind of funny to us,
Robin,
I don't know what that would be for Spanish, but
Robin Hood still had like a French accent though. Yeah, this movie was really funny.
Why would he even have a French accent?
I don't know.
Okay,
I think it was French, but Donkey is hard to keep up with in Spanish. I will say he talks really fast,
like rapid fire.
Yeah.
He would make sense to have like the Mexican accent,
yeah.
I think.
Very funny. Shrek in Spanish, very funny.
Okay.
And then tonight, just before this episode, I'm trying to catch Arya up with Marvel movies because she stopped watching Marvel movies with me for the longest. And now Spider-Man's coming out. And so she's like, hey, let's watch some Marvel movies again. So we're catching up. We just watched Black Panther. And
First Black Panther?
yep. So our next movie is Infinity
Dang,
War.
you guys are behind.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Infinity War's next?
I know. I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Arya really liked Black Panther. She thought it was really cool. She really liked Zuri.
Okay. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah. She really liked the joke Judy had when
What are those?
no, right before one of those. Was it right, before? No, after one of those. She was like, she designed like new shoes, like that are soundproof or something.
Mhm.
And she was like, guess what I called them? And she's like, sneakers. She thought that was hilarious. Yeah, sometimes I forget how much I like this movie. That final line from Killmonger is so good, bro. And that is what I've been watching. Watched a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. Speaking of the new Spider-Man trailer, you want to talk about what's coming out?
Yes. Yeah, Spider-Man's coming.
He's coming all over the place.
Yeah, there's webs everywhere. I got my tickets twice.
2 times. Why?
Okay, so Amazon Prime members are letting you see an early screening, like 2 days early.
Mhm.
So I selected for them to notify me once they went on sale. Same with the AMC, just for like the normal like showing for those. I didn't get any notification. I knew what day it was happening, which was Wednesday. And that morning, I went on my phone to see if the tickets were on sale. Nothing was on sale yet. Like, okay, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll get notified when it happens. Didn't get notified. Saw on, I want to say Instagram, tickets were on sale. And that post had already been up for like an hour. So I was like, all right, cool.
Dang.
Well, I haven't gotten anything. I went and checked AMC first. And the fan event, which they have these fan events, always at the best time to go, 7:00 in the Dolby, completely sold out, only front row left.
Dang. That sucks.
I'm like, well, that sucks. And I'd like to see it in the bigger format, but now because the Prime showing is at 7 in that format, and they're not doing an IMAX screening, I have to wait until that movie's out. So the next showing's not until 10:30.
Sheesh.
Got my tickets for that in the second row.
Dang.
Right, not the second row. Like it's like fourth row.
Still pretty close.
Then I remembered that the Amazon one. So I went to see if that was, and it was for since I think they had an AMC too, but since it was like through Amazon and you have to buy your tickets through Fandango, like I'm not going to get my free movie through my AMC A-list membership. So like whatever will be closest to work, since I'll do it after work. So it's that Century, and that early screening, only the first 2 rows were left. I was like, probably better that I see earlier, because then if you see, I can maybe record at an earlier time.
Right.
So I got my tickets for that. So I have tickets for Wednesday the 29th and Thursday the 30th.
Dang.
So
Actually,
I might see it twice, or maybe we'll record on Thursday and I won't go that
okay.
night.
I was gonna say, you're gonna see it twice, or
I don't know. We'll see.
yeah.
I might see it twice.
Why not? That's good.
But yeah, I'm excited. Spider-Man fan wearing a Secret Wars shirt,
Nice.
and yeah, I'm real excited. I saw the trailer. I feel like they've revealed too much in the trailer. Still, I don't think we've seen Sadie Sink yet, which is cool that they haven't revealed her or who she is. But I don't like that they showed the Hulk. Like, we all knew we were going to get the Hulk. We see freaking Bruce Banner in the trailer.
Mm,
You didn't need to put the Hulk in the trailer.
yeah. True. They're giving a lot away.
Also, pretty sure Ned says that it's their final semester at MIT. So I think there's a time jump.
Yeah.
Because in the last movie,
gap.
they had just gotten accepted in MIT.
Yeah.
So
Like 4 years
Yeah,
past.
I don't know what Spider-Man's been up to all this time.
Sheesh.
He wasn't helping out Daredevil.
No, he was not. It seemed like there was a lot going on in New
So-
York, and Spider-Man wasn't nowhere to be found. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really excited too. Though it looks really cool. It looks very comic booky.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's a guy I like on YouTube. His name is Holy Jandro.
Mhm.
And he went through and showed like different Spider-Man covers that you see in the first trailer.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
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 No, yeah. Like I was telling, because I was showing Arya the trailer earlier, and I was like, it literally looks like the comic books. like I feel like I'm getting like nostalgia of the comic books.
Yeah. The suit's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the suit a lot.
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
Yeah.
And I love the Hulk. I like that he's Hulk again.
Yeah, me too, but I don't understand why Bruce did that. So, like Smart Hulk or whatever you want to call him, he combined, the best of both of them, right? So he's got Bruce's mind, smart guy, but the Hulk strength.
Mhm.
And they're balanced. They're, fine with each other, I guess. So why would he want to now randomly, it seems, suppress Hulk? Why did he just go back to being Banner?
Yeah.
And also, why would you suppress Hulk?
Yeah.
Hulk eventually is going to come out.
I'd be
And
pissed.
Hulk is going to be pissed.
Yeah, maybe there's hopefully they'll reveal some of that as to why. Maybe there's a reason.
I think we all just wanted Hulk back, and they're like, "Well, we got to do something."
Yeah, I think that's honestly what it is. I think the fans didn't like Smart Hulk. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was one of those people too. I was a huge fan of Smart Hulk. I like big scary Hulk. So.
Yeah, same. Hulk, because Smart Hulk isn't Hulk; it's Bruce Banner and Hulk's body, basically. I want Hulk.
Yeah, give me the Hulk. And
Yeah.
I love the Punisher
want
too. The
Savage
Punisher's in it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
It's like all my favorite characters.
Excited to see who this villain is. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna ask you if you know who it is. It looks like some Doctor Strange motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna have suspicions, but I don't know exactly. I don't know, because I think Sadie thinks whoever she is has some kind of role in it, but I don't know who she would be exactly.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interessante. Shrek 5 is also coming out.
Shrek 5 is coming.
Did you see that trailer?
I did see the trailer. I liked the trailer. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
Forget who it was. One of my friends was saying that they didn't like the Gingy joke. Oh, it was this guy at work who he's kind of dumb.
I have some of those in my work too.
But yeah, he was giving his reason as to why he didn't like it. And I was like, that's stupid.
Seems like you just don't want to like it.
I feel like you're just dumb. But I'm excited. I thought the Gingy joke was hilarious.
Yeah. I thought Gingy twerking was funny. Seems like people have a lot of issues with the style and the animation, the art design and the animation. I don't mind it.
People don't like change.
Yeah, I don't mind it as much. I think DreamWorks has been kind of doing this with their movies lately and being a bit more cartoony with them. I think they're leaning more into that stylized design that they've been doing with a lot of their stuff lately. And I think the way it's animated is also a bit different. It's also a bit more cartoony. Like you have donkey flexing and stuff. Where I think the issue people are trying to pinpoint is that the first Shrek, Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, I didn't watch Shrek 4, but they all kind of lean into more realistic animation. Even the designs are a bit more realistic. I think that also kind of helped with the story. I think that was narratively a good choice as well, because they're making fun of all the fairy tale movies and all the other cartoons and predecessors that came before it. So having it be more realistically, like even Fiona looks a little bit more realistic in the first couple movies when she's a human. And I think also too, they like Cameron Diaz did a lot of the fight choreography for Fiona in the first movie, and they used her choreography as reference and just animated that. So it was kind of like really placed in realism, whereas it seems like this new Shrek is leaning more into like cartoony, silly type of animation. and people, I guess, just aren't liking the difference. But
they can get over it.
But I think it's fine, and I think we'll just have to wait to see when it comes out whether or not it's actually good.
I think it's going to be
and I
good.
like Shrek, so I hope it's good.
Me too. I only watched the trailer the one time, but I don't think I saw Zendaya's character in it. Did you see her at all? I saw the boys.
I'm guessing she's playing the daughter?
3 kids. She plays the daughter. But I didn't see her in the trailer.
I don't remember.
I saw her in the first trailer they released. What was it, last year or something? But
yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm curious, is this going to be like a Zendaya-centric movie? Because like in the trailer, you see Shrek and his family get put in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So like, is she going to have to like break them out?
Yeah. I don't know. I saw something funny on Instagram though that was like, why does Shrek's son look like he directed The Backrooms? And they put a picture of Kim Parsons next to him, and it was pretty similar, bro.
Funny. Yeah, they got that hairstyle, the broccoli hair, what they call it. Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Speaking of other movies coming out, Disney just put out a teaser or preview for their new movie they have coming out this year called Hexed. And I haven't been a huge fan of Disney animation as of late, but this one looks pretty cool and looks fun. It looks cute. It looks like something my kid's gonna like, so I'm excited for that. It looks like something maybe even Lolly might like. I know Lolly's getting a little too cool for school, so maybe she's not fucking with Disney either. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Actually, it looks magical.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I did see that they released that, so I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Yep. So I'll probably for sure be going to see that.
Cool.
Anything else coming out that you wanted to talk about?
No, I don't think so.
Cool beans. Well, let's get right into final thoughts. Yeah?
Yes.
Final thoughties.
On Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. You got any final thoughts for Purple Rain?
I did, but now I don't remember them. I kind of want to know. I think I would have liked to see maybe a prequel to this movie to see why Morris and Kid don't like each other. Because obviously, like they're like rivals. They work at the same place, like competing with each other. But like, why don't they like each other?
I think
why are they going against each other?
I think this is implied but not said. Prince's music, I think, is a bit more against what is considered normal at the time, and he's kind of going against the grain and kind of putting music out there that's a little different and a little bit more avant-garde. Whereas Morris Day is kind of the epitome of what is more popular and considered normal at the time. And so I think Prince's character really views his music as the future and what is actually good, and he views Morris Day's music as what is perceived as good but isn't actually evolving the art form.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Also, Morris and Kid, I feel like, I don't know, I would say using, but they neither one seem to really have what's best for Apollonia at heart. Like that, she goes there. She wants to sing and dance. That's what she's doing. She wants to get into the industry. Morris is offering that to her, but at a cost. Like he's like, we're gonna hook up.
Yeah.
Like he wants her.
Yeah.
Kid is like, I like you. I want you to be my girlfriend, but you can't be a part of any of this music stuff. But like, that's why she's there.
Yeah.
That's why she went there.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's like, should she even be with either of them?
No, I don't think so. if she was my friend and she asked for my advice, I'd be like, bro, fuck the both of them, bro. Just do your own thing.
Yeah.
This guy's abusive. He doesn't want you to sing or dance. The other guy wants you to sing or dance, but he wants you to hook up with them. Like, they're both kind of pieces of shit. I was going to ask you, Eric, do you have a favorite song on the album?
That is hard. I like them all, pretty much.
I really like this. Just like one of my favorite albums, I think.
But yeah, I like the opening song of the movie, Let's Go Crazy. Yeah. That's one of my favorite songs. But I like I Would Die for You. I like Purple Rain. I don't know. Is Erotic City on the album? I don't know. Was it in the movie?
I don't think so.
So I like that song too. But it's strictly saying like songs from the movie. I'll probably say "Let's Go Crazy" is my favorite.
Yeah, Let's Go Crazy is really good. I like that one.
What about you?
It's hard for me to pick. I don't think I have a favorite, but I think of them, I listen to Let's Go Crazy, I Will Die for You, and Darling Nikki the most.
Darling Nikki.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is the first time I heard that song. When I was watching this movie, I was like, "This song
It's
is
pretty
crazy."
wild, yeah.
But I do like it. I did enjoy this song. I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah. I like Darling Nikki a lot. Yeah, I would say those are my favorites. Also, I was going to ask Eric, do you know if that was actually Prince doing the ventriloquism in that one scene?
That I don't know. Prince is such a weird and interesting guy.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That I would not be surprised.
Okay, I guess he did not do any ventriloquism, but it says a lot of people thought he did though, because of the movie.
Apparently, you know how in the movie he wouldn't listen to the girl's song.
Yeah,
and he was like, "I'm not going to listen to your stupid music."
Yeah,
his bandmates actually said that that's actually the opposite of what he would do. Like he wanted to hear everything. Like people had to like say and put in. Like he wanted to know everything.
I can see that. Yeah, he's the type that was so willing to just incorporate anything and everything if it worked. You know.
Yeah.
Cool. You have anything else for Purple Rain? I don't know if I have anything else really. I feel like I said a lot of my piece at the beginning.
No, I don't have anything else, but I do remember that other movie I was going to skip.
Oh yeah, what was it?
Get Him to the Greek.
Oh, Get Him to the Greek. Nice. Yeah. It's a funny movie.
No, I don't think I have anything else to say about Rain this time.
I'm getting tired. I think that's why I don't have anything else. It's past midnight here. It's just past my bedtime. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess we'll just end it here.
All right. Cool.
If you guys like Purple Rain, maybe you guys can put in the comment section what you like about it or what your favorite scene was or whatever else you want to put in the comment section. Just put anything down there. You know, I would just like for you guys to comment. You can send us an email and you can put a movie that you want to on down below that you want us to put in the bucket. Yeah. And talk to us.
Yes. Talk to us. Interact.
Yes, please.
Engage.
And like and subscribe, you know, do all the things.
All the things.
All the buttons and stuff. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. You guys are the best. We love you.
See ya.
Peace.